Hey, sorry guys. Let's quickly have a look at. I want to do Act 2, just summarize Act 2 for all of you so you can go through it. No, 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 no. Let's quickly see where the other one is. I just used. This is the one I used. There we go. That's Act 2. We are busy with Act 2. I think I finished Act 1 for you guys. So let's have a look at this. What happens in Act 2, Scene 1. It appears that Tommy is pulling out of the competition because of the planned school boycott. However, he admits that he has not informed Mr. M of his decision. Isabel asks if this is the kind of freedom Tommy wants to fight for. Mr. M enters and challenges Tommy's decision. Tommy explains that the comrades are enforcing a necessary discipline. Mr. M claims that he has always opposed Bantu education policies. Mr. M emphasizes that words are the most powerful weapons of the struggle. Tommy reports that Mr. M has been labeled a collaborator of the apartheid government and is regarded as a traitor. Okay, let's see if there's anything else there. I don't necessarily think so. We have seen Act 1, or we have seen Act 1, Scene 6. I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong way. I should be going the other way. This is Act 1, Scene 1. Here's Act 1, Scene 2 coming up. Act 2, Scene 2 coming up. So maybe I should just send you this. Scene 2, Scene 3. Let's go here. I definitely want to go here because I seem to have messed up a bit in terms of the clarity, but I'm going to read that to you from my booklet to ensure that we have the correct wording here for you. So it's Act 2, Scene 2, and it reads as follows. Mr. M finds his route to his school blocked by policemen, soldiers and comrades building barricades. Mr. M sees looting, burning, and children running from armored cars. A boy from Mr. M's school is writing a slogan on the wall. Let's see. What is he writing? Learners in the back of a police van call for help. Children are stoning. Let's make this bigger. Yeah. Children are stoning a police car. Police strike back with tear gas bombs. In this scene, Mr. M describes what happens when he tried to go back to school. He compares the experience to a nightmare. He describes how all the roads are blocked by policemen. He describes how the encounters overturned buses, looted, blocked by policemen. He describes he encounters overturned buses, looted bread vans, and burning government buildings. He sees children with boxes of matches dancing and shouting, Chisa Kwamisa, Sifo Fondini. A standard 6 or a grade 8 boy from his school is writing a slogan. Here it is, liberation first, then education on a wall. Mr. M expresses his disbelief at Sifo, asking him if the spelling is right. Mr. M also describes how he sees learners from his school crowded into the back of a police van calling for him to inform their parents. He sees children stoning a police car. He sees the police retaliating with tear gas bombs. He starts coughing and choking and wishes he could do something to stop this from happening. Okay, here is Scene 3. A summary thereof. Act 2. Mr. M is alone in number 1 classroom. He rings the bell wildly to summon his learners to school. He reads out names from the class register as if taking a roll call. He picks up his dictionary, but he says the words are now useless. A stone shatters a window and lands on the floor. Mr. M picks it up. Tommy enters. He orders Mr. M to stop ringing the bell. He says defying the boycott is asking for trouble with the comrades. Mr. M holds the dictionary in one hand and the stone in the other. He tries to give the dictionary to Mr. Tommy. Tommy informs Mr. M that at a meeting on the previous evening he was accused of being an informer. The comrades are planning to burn the school down. If they find Mr. M there, they will kill him. Mr. M confesses his guilt. He thought it was his duty to help end the mob violence and lawlessness. He says he was also jealous of the people who had taken Tommy away. Mr. M describes how he has seen the world wasting his children, his Africa. The crowd is gathering outside. Tommy tries to stop him, but Mr. M goes out ringing the bell, and sadly, he is killed. There we go. That's what they call the highlight or the climax of this particular drama. Please read through this. You'll see exactly what you get from it. There's a bit more information in there. Okay, there's a list of questions on it, and now we can go to scene 4 and 5. And this is what happens here. Tommy asked Isabel to meet him so that they can say goodbye. Isabel is tense and questions why he wants to say goodbye. She says Tommy already said farewell 3 weeks ago and he ended their friendship. Isabel reveals that she thought the reason Tommy wanted to meet was to talk about the death of Mr. M. She refers to the Kromp newspaper article that reported Mr. M's death. Isabel wants to know why such a good, devoted man was killed. Tommy tells her that Mr. M had given the names of the action committee members to the police and that these leaders had all been arrested and detained. Isabel does not believe that Mr. M was a police spy. Tommy tells her that Mr. M told him that he had gone to the police because he thought it would help stop the violence. Tommy and Isabel argue about whether it is fair to call Mr. M an informer. Isabel insists on calling Mr. M's death a murder. Tommy feels the people who killed Mr. M did it in self-defense. Isabel reluctantly asks if Tommy was present when Mr. M was killed, and if so, did he try to save Mr. M's life? Tommy admits he was present and that he had tried to save Mr. M. Isabel and Tommy express their regret that Mr. M is dead. Tommy tells Isabel of his plans to go into exile and join the movement as a fighter. He tells Isabel that she can be near to the spirit of Mr. M at the top of the Wappatsberg Pass. In scene 5, Isabel promises that she will dedicate herself to making her life really useful. Her final words are, "The future is still ours, Mr. M." Please read through the scene and the detail there are. I'm just going to have a look at something to see if we've come to the end of it. Yes. So there we go. That's where they finally meet, finally say goodbye, and this is where he says he can meet Mr. M's spirit there, and then she has a final words that she needs to share with him. Okay, so that in a nutshell is what happens in this particular drama. I'll see if there's anything else that I still need to share with you. If so, I'll do it later tonight, so you can just have a look at it again. And then we can take over, then we can have an overview of that. Thank you so much.